The following video is not a polished episode. It is purely the highlights from a live stream investigation done on a phone and at the mercy of reception. These videos are designed to show you some unique places, give you the history, and give you any happenings that we might have had. Are they paranormal? I'll let you decide. We are in Melrose. I'm going to turn it around. Oh, that's a nice car. We are at Bluey's in Melrose, which used to be the old blacksmith shop, Bluey Blundstones. I'm going to get out of the wind in a minute, guys. It's a full moon tonight, guys. Look at that. So I've already done this once, by the way, but there you go. So I thought I'd show you around. You can actually stay at Bluey's, and you look from the outside and it looks very, very small from the outside. But just wait, guys, until you see the inside. This was built... That's a strange sound. This was finalised in 1864, 65. There's some very weird sounds coming from in there. I don't know if you can hear it. It's actually coming from behind this door. I don't know. Just heard some sounds in there. We're going in there soon anyway. So it used to be the blacksmith shop, so I'm not sure this archway, whether it's where they used to bring the horses in here. So this is Lydia and Luke.
Hello.
They're the owners of Bluey's, so they're going to be very kind. They're going to take us for a little walk around, so you get to see the place and the history of the place, because that's what this is about, as you know, is sharing the history.
Yes,
now you haven't had Bluey's very long, have you?
No.
No.
What are we, about 4.5 months,
Yeah.
5 months?
4.5 months.
April. Discovered in November and fell in love.
I can imagine why.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful.
There's a tree change that was waiting for us, we feel.
Yeah.
I seriously believe that Bluey's chose us.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those sorts of scenarios.
Oh, well, you'll have to tell me all about that as we walk inside, because obviously it'd be a bit quieter than out here. And, you're looking very relaxed, but I know for a fact how cold it actually is out
It's
here.
Arctic and it's so beautiful.
Yeah, all of a sudden we've gone back into mid-July.
So, now...
Actually, the door opened by itself for us, and that wasn't anything but the wind.
This is the loft part.
This is where I'm staying tonight.
This is the old part of the building. The building was built in 1864, and this is obviously where the original owners lived and resided. So we've got a beautiful lounge area with beautiful jarrah floorboards.
Yeah.
And I guess the piece de resistance is
It's
spiral
the staircase, which I have to climb up, guys, up here, because I'm sleeping up here. We'll go and have a look at that.
You don't.
So this would be the original part, would it?
This was
Yes.
probably the hay loft, to be quite honest.
Okay.
So they would have stored hay up here, and that's what this hole in the floor down the bottom here behind you.
Oh, where they would have thrown the...
So either out through here or lifted it up through here with the pulley.
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And this pulley was actually used by Darren, the previous owner, to pull those pieces of glass up, which are very heavy, which make up the shower.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
So,
I was wondering how you got those up here.
and also the mattress, because it wouldn't fit up the stairs.
Fortunately, not us.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the custodians before.
So, and you can stay here as well, guys. This is accommodation. So if ever you're down in the southern Flinders, isn't it? The southern Flinders Ranges that we're in at the moment.
The oldest town in the Flinders is Melrose.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, beautiful historic town.
Now, have you had anything happen up here? Do you know? Because you've not been here
Well, you
too
see
long.
that little chair over there in the corner?
Yeah.
We had a lady staying here one night who was a psychic,
Right.
who didn't tell us, sort of reluctantly told us the next day that she'd been awoken by a child sitting in the chair who came over and woke her up in the bed and said to her,
She was
why
quite
is all these,
distressed,
very
wasn't she?
distressed, and why are people in this house? Why are people in my house? Why aren't they talking to me?
Right.
And she also said there was a toddler, a female toddler,
Okay.
as well, that she was aware of. And the first time I stayed here, I felt
That's
as
actually,
if
I remember that, yeah.
as if had something climbed onto the bed
So we're on the bed here.
at the bottom of my feet when
Yeah.
I was waking up early hours.
Right.
it felt like a cat. And then I know someone else who's had a very similar experience as well. So I wonder if it's a
once,
toddler.
It happened twice during that night, didn't it?
Yeah. I went to sleep, brushed it off, and then I felt this. It was like I thought it was like a cat.
Little cat walks across the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that, and it woke Lydia up. So. But
then she mentioned about a toddler being present, and toddlers would do that. They would
crawl
in the bed across
right.
a person. Yeah. It didn't scare me. It just
it didn't feel threatening.
So the history has it, which you probably need to know, is that Bluey and his wife Martha, who built this place back in about 1864, finished it in 65. They were coming out from England. One of their young children, like literally 6 months old, passed away on the boat on the way out here.
Yeah, they came from Derby.
Yeah, in England.
Is it spelled Derby?
Yes, Derby. Yeah.
And since they were here, they also had 2 other infant children. When we say that, another 6-month-old and a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
So what we've been described as this little red-headed 3-year-old or thereabouts might be the toddler that's in the house, and they were both buried next door.
Yeah.
The beautiful Paradise Park that's set up is actually the old cemetery. And a lot of people have been interred back in the late 1800s out to the new cemetery, which is out of town. But if you have a look at the notices, the names on the plaques across the park, only the ones that have been interred are the ones with an asterisk, and those infant children haven't been.
Oh, so they're still out. They're still out in the park.
Bluey's children, Julia and Frederick.
Oh, okay. And that is literally a stone's throw just next to the building. Kag is
At
waiting
the
for me
bottom.
to
In socks.
fall.
Yeah, just so I can laugh. As you talk in case you need it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I love the way they've got the wooden beams up there. What's the This is another little bedroom,
So
guys.
beautiful exposed stone.
What?
This used to be an office when it was a cafe, and I believe there was a fridge in here. And one of the old owners said he was he felt something move past him, maybe touch his ear.
Talk in his ear.
He reminded us that he was a very meat and 3 veg kind of guy, not fanciful.
Yeah.
Old John.
And he felt something in here.
Told them to get out.
And he told it where to go. But his wife, she wasn't in any way perturbed by it. There was another lady I know who lived here, rented here for a couple of months, and she said this particular room, she felt a female energy. She didn't see anything, just felt a female energy, quite welcoming though.
Yeah,
so I feel it's, the previous custodians of the place.
Okay.
I never feel unwelcome here.
Yeah.
We have we got ourselves a bunch of wines from McLaren Vale and had them set up as Bluey Blundstones wines for some wonderful winemaker friends of ours, which is Vassarelli's and Echidna.
Yeah.
Beautiful wines, but one of the things is we've named one of the wines Martha's Prosecco. And because we're absolutely convinced, the first night Lydia and I came and stayed here to see if it's something we wanted to look at doing, we were sitting on that lounge in there, which you just saw in the loft area, and put out our own little EMF ghost meter. And we could definitely see during the night when we're sitting in there, movement in the kitchen here. That was the interesting thing. Light was moving under the door. We had the light on in here, but no lights in there. And you could see that sort of movement of light. It didn't happen once. It happened like about 3 times.
Right.
And then we invited whoever it was to come in and light up the EMF. And sure enough, I felt the energy because I feel stuff like that. And I felt this energy and I said, oh, hang on, someone's here. And then bang, it lit up. And so we had this yes-no conversation. Would make it flash once or make it flash twice.
Yeah.
And it was a very interesting, and that person confirmed that was Martha, and they were quite happy with us being there. So,
and Martha is just
Louis' wife.
Louis' wife.
Yeah, the original custodian. So that's probably the closest that I've seen. I often sit in the loft here and I sense this activity in the kitchen, like the stuff here. And really the activity in this place that I've ever felt starts from here onwards.
All right.
Not so much. For me, it hasn't been in the loft area where I've been staying.
Yeah.
It's been more so kitchen and into the blacksmith area.
And nothing that perturbs me. I don't feel perturbed by it at all.
No, well, I mean, there's nothing bad in the history, so it's not that you're going to have a monster or anything here. It'll be
not at all.
people that used to be here.
And this is the beautiful communal kitchen, which is some of the original features as well.
More light,
There's this full old oven.
So
Made from the pug and pine too. Some of the walls.
Yeah, so these walls have been here, you know, since 1864.
When you say pug and pine, so explain. A lot of the
pug is this strange little material that's shoved between here, and it's like a mixture of like grasses and hay and lime and other things and sand, and then it sort of forms like a putty, I suppose, between these old pine trees, which is the old, probably cypress pine, I'm not sure. And they were local pines, and they were cut down, and all of the walls, as you can see across there, are all made of that pug and pine.
Yeah.
And if you want to know, Bluey Blundstones is in this picture.
Oh, okay. So this is the original owner.
So the original owner is not the guy with the dog. He's the one who looks like Abe Lincoln, sitting up here, the third one from...
Oh wow, he looks
from the right.
He looks very stern, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't really look like he'd be a blacksmith. But
and have you seen a male in here? Do you think that Bluey?
Well, I'll tell you a funny little story. Probably only a week or two ago, I was cooking some steak here, and Lydia was sitting in the loft because we were staying there. The door was sort of shut over, or shut, I think it was. And there was smoke. It starts to smoke up a bit in there, and even though I've got stuff open, if it's not the night like tonight with a lot of wind, it gets smoky in there for a bit. And it went off, and I literally heard someone go, "Oi, oi, oi! What are you doing? Hey, hey, what are you doing?" Like literally like that. And I'm like, "Hey, what are you?" And I thought Lydia was yelling at me. I thought, "Hang on, it doesn't even sound like it."
Was it female or male?
It was a male voice.
It was male.
But
You just got a husky voice.
Yeah, and that's why I'm thinking, huh?
She's Lydia was sounding a little deeper these days.
So first thing you do is you say, I poke my head in the door. I said, "Are you just yelling at me?" She goes, "No, it wasn't me." And I go, "Okay, what happened?" So I then went outside. It was so clear and so in my face, and I don't normally hear stuff like that. I went out looking to see who was yelling at me for having the smoke coming out. There was no one around.
Yeah.
That was it.
This is sort of the activity area through here as well. So this is
but
the
this
old
would have been
area.
part of the original residence.
Yeah.
With the calico ceilings and all that sort of stuff.
That's
The music box is going off.
The music box is going off, but that's just Kag.
Can I just tell you, I put a musical box up. It's the first thing I set up in the blacksmith workshop, and when I walked out to get the torch, it came back and it was playing away.
Oh, when was that? Because I could hear noises in there.
Yeah.
I was outside, and I could hear some really heavy noises coming from in there. I don't know if the guys on here heard it.
Well, I've been in and out, but
This was like real banging.
no.
Oh, wow.
gosh,
So I don't know.
no.
I thought, well, that's a bit noisy.
No banging.
Look at the size of these bellows. I'm going to get, Lydia can stand under him. Have you seen? These are
huge.
just massive. And you were saying earlier you thought it was elephant skin
Yes.
Yeah.
that it was made with.
This here, the floors are made of redwood timber blocks. Obviously, that was designed for the softness of the horses' hooves when they were shoeing a lot of the horses.
Oh, right, yeah.
So they would shoe a lot of horses from the police station across the road, which is the museum, where you'll be in a couple of nights' time.
Yep, we're going to do another one over there.
So
Now, anything in here? Have you ever had any reports in
When
this
we had
building?
the school children over,
Yeah.
that was several months ago.
Oh, yeah.
Luke
Yeah,
did
yeah,
actually see a lady
So
in
you
the
see that
corridor.
little hallway behind you, where we just came out of?
Yeah.
So I was in the other room.
Did that just say?
Cleaning, where we were with in the cafe area where the counter was.
Yeah.
So we were standing in there, I was standing in there, I should say, and doing some cleaning stuff. And we were expecting the kids to come across from the school, and there was about 21 of them coming. Just before I heard the kids coming, and I realised it was just before, out of the corner of my eye, looking that way, also looking that way, which is that hallway coming here, I see this woman rush past out the corner of my eye. And I looked, and I thought, what's Lydia doing there? I thought she was in the cottage, And then I stopped and I realised it wasn't Lydia. The reason I thought it was Lydia, see how she's got a little hat like that?
Yeah.
But in actual fact, when I thought about it, it was actually a bonnet. The person
Right.
had a bonnet on their head and a dress. And I thought, oh, hang on. I just said, who's that? And all I got back was, the kids are coming. And I thought, okay. And then all of a sudden, I heard these kids coming. So what came to me at that moment was, hang on, that's someone rushing out to the blacksmith shop because all these kids are coming to the blacksmith shop. and they were excited because this place doesn't see children.
So we're going to do a little bit of an investigation on here. We're just going to do a little play, guys. We're just going to do an EVP, usual thing.
Do you want me to turn this light on?
Throw the ghost box on and do an Estes, and then we're going to go and do the loft. So tag, there is rain, so ignore any of that noise. All right, there is anybody here? I'm a bit rude, little bit rude of me. I haven't introduced myself. I am a stranger. My name's Alison, and I've come up from Adelaide. Can I see if anybody wants to talk?
Speak.
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 I am speaking. Hopefully you can hear me. Broken radio. Yes, we know. All right. You enjoy it though. Some of you, we'll just go with anything. You never know. Something might give an answer. So we've had some weird stuff out of this in the past. But we know what it is.
Other people said it sounded like the BS.
Okay.
I had a strange whisper in my ear when you sat down. I thought it was you, and it was right in my ear.
Okay, Amy's here,
Is she?
near the kitchen.
Can somebody let Amy in?
Thank you.
We've got a little guest coming in. Just to say hello. Put Amy on the headphones.
Well, hello.
Sorry, I just run across.
Are you all
Hi
good?
everyone watching. It's okay.
How are you going over there?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, we haven't really started investigating yet, but doing all our shots and B-rolls and interviews and all that stuff. So
Maybe Molly's doing on headphones
It's fun.
and just say what I'm going to, whatever I hear.
Well, let's do the Estes now.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't even try and second guess it.
just whatever jumps to you.
Whatever. What's that? Say?
Who is he?
Who is he?
That's a bit rude, isn't it?
This
That
is
one.
Lou.
He's the only he in the room.
Well, I was sort of told off one time for calling Bluey.
Oh yeah, he said very cheeky.
So we might put you facing over here so you can't see us.
Better in here.
Lots of people saying hi, Amy.
Oh, hello everyone. Hope you're enjoying Bluey's. Such a cool place.
It is, isn't it?
Right. There we go.
We love it. What's not to love?
All right, guys, so we're going to start asking questions.
All right. The gentleman over there, you should know him. His name's Luke. And he's got the headphones on. Actually, Luke, can you hear me? Luke, there's something standing right behind you. What is it?
No, it's all good.
All good. All right, so I'm just wondering if there is anybody here, would you go over to Luke and speak to him? And Luke's going to tell us anything that you might say so that we can hear you. We're just wondering who it is that's here.
Yeah. I just got Bluey's.
Oh, okay, well that was good timing.
There you go.
That's cool.
Right on asking.
Do you mind having visitors in here?
Hello.
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 Thanks for having us.
What? Can you tell us what this room was used for?
3.
So,
Master.
master of the 3, would that be the 3 children?
3 children lived.
Yeah, that was. I think the bang was the door in the wind.
3 died.
Whoever it is.
Yeah. What's the name of the child that's been seen upstairs?
Mary.
Oh, well, that's a little bit coincidental, isn't it? So is Mary the child that's here? Did you sleep?
Yep.
Yeah? Oh, okay. It's kind of confirmation, isn't it?
Yeah.
The truth.
Did you used to live here? Or were you just passing through when you were seen? Were you a member of the family?
Take home.
Well, we can't take you home.
Coming.
Mary, how old are you?
I'm going.
Okay, I'm going. Sorry.
I got the words.
Don't go. You don't need to.
Are you happy where you are?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good. Well, happy that you're happy.
I'm saying this myself. Some words are really hard to pick up. They're too quick.
It's hard when you're not used to hearing it.
Rope.
Also be interesting to put you on there, put the female on and see if you talk to females.
Yeah, she needs to get going with the.
Oh, if you want to go
I
there.
keep looking.
Who is it?
He said rope, and I've been looking at this rope the whole time.
Oh.
It's like
Oh, really?
gently swaying because
A
I'm
man.
like, is it the wind or
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know. Yeah. Anyway.
Are you impressed that the building that you built's still here?
And being looked after and being loved. If you need to get back, you
People.
can. Yeah.
All right.
That's all right. They just came in to say hello, so.
All right, my dear.
To anyone
Bye.
Tomorrow.
Impossible.
Do you want to light?
It's good energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Did you want to go on? 'Cause I'd be interested to see how it is if a female goes on.
Yeah, sure.
Because sometimes I find
Different.
We're
different,
heading.
different people on.
Drunk.
We're having drunk.
That's us later.
That's us later on.
We have wine.
Yeah, wine. We have wine. We've trouble with wine. All right. So now you've got the lady over there. Maybe you'll talk to Lydia. But you got to be. What was it? Ghost. Good. Are you good? We were just talking about whether.
Do you know what made me laugh? Because I often tune into Lydia's thoughts and other things. I was just saying in my mind, Mary, how are you? And she said, good.
Oh, okay.
So I had a chuckle.
Yes.
See? Yes.
I'm going to be here all night,
You got plenty of time, Mary, to chat.
and I'm going to stick some toys out for you if the child is here tonight.
Amy,
Amy. Well, Amy's gone now.
David.
It's again names coming.
Mm-hmm.
Just
A lot of
name
names.
After name after name.
David will
Thea.
Fear, did she say?
Yeah.
Are you frightened?
Maybe the kids are frightened.
Female.
Females. Okay. Is it your daughter?
Both.
Both. Okay.
Do you want to have a sleepover with Alison tonight? She's stopping in the.
If I wake up and find a creepy child next to my bed.
Well, you've got to get a creepy doll. That's all.
Yeah, the doll's staying there. So.
Fear.
Absolutely
Fear.
freezing cold on my hands there.
Yeah. That explains that.
Station. Max.
I think it's just random.
Guilt.
Yeah. Just over an hour as well.
Yeah. So guys, we're going to cut it there for you. It was just a little play for you, just to show you Bluey's. She can just keep talking.
More than likely.
More than likely. Yeah.
As
What
I
we'll
said-
do is we'll just walk into the next room and leave her,
Yeah.
shall we?
Yeah,
we'll-
she'll
No.
be standing
Well,
there.
if you wanted to, you could sit in the other room and give it a shot. It's a little bit warmer in there too.
Was.
You'll still have coverage. It's up to you.
Yeah. Well, we're going to keep going. We're just
Yeah.
going to sign off from this lot.
For a bit.
What we're going to do, because we just want to show you, as I said, you know what this is about. We've explained it before. It's about tourism. It's about us coming out to these places, showing you
Okay.
these places that you can come to. She'll keep talking to us. Maybe somebody will try and interrupt our
Broken,
conversation.
that's it. Yeah.
Do come out to Bluey's. Do come and visit this place.
Different
Come and
shape.
stay here. In fact, come to Melrose. Melrose is...
It's lovely, isn't it?
It's an
Sure.
amazing old town. So we're going to do another
Police.
location tomorrow. What did she say?
Police.
Police.
Another location related to police tomorrow.
I don't know.
I think it's tomorrow.
No, it's not.
We're
But
doing it on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
But
Wednesday.
that's where Amy is.
Thursday.
Yeah, Amy
Get thirsty, you're going to the pub, that's where you're going to
Remember when?
So she's just going to keep.
Can you say goodbye? Would you like to say goodbye? Oh dear. Oh dear.
Would you like to say goodbye to all our guests? People are saying thank you.
Lizzie doesn't want to say goodbye.
No.
They're going to kick on, and if I wake up with some little child standing next to my bed tonight,
Night night.
Oh, excellent. How cool's that? Great ending.
couldn't be better time.
Brilliant.
Oh. Oh, there you go. I'll light you up more than I'll light me up. So we're back. This is in the area, guys, where I'm going to be sleeping. Not upstairs. Well, I am going to be sleeping upstairs,
Yeah.
but we're
So
not.
the creepy girl's going to wake you up during the night.
So where you guys are sitting right now,
Yeah.
that's when we first came here, Lydia and I, we put the little table in front where all the stuff that you got sitting on there.
Yeah.
That's where we put the EMF reader, and we had the door ajar to the kitchen. See how you see the light underneath the door there?
Yeah.
That's where we saw movement underneath the door.
So like a shadow.
Like a shadow, like someone's walked past.
Okay.
And I saw it like 3 times, and then it was after that, and I was inviting Martha to come in and chat.
Yeah.
Or Bluey, I didn't know at that stage, it was the first night we stayed here.
If there is a child in here with us, and it's true you're frustrated because nobody can see and hear you. All right, good way of doing that. Good way of letting everybody know you're here so that we can know you're here is to go near the lights. They won't hurt you. Let's do an EVP session.
Trina's baby see you next Tuesday.
Oh. Something's going off on that. Yeah.
Sudden cold change and a change in air pressure. So it likes the laughter. Okay, well, my name is Kag, and I want to know if there is a child here. We have a baby doll sat on the chair over there, but she hasn't got a name, so what would you call her?
What the hell?
What's going on?
I don't know. Nobody's touched it.
No,
What is it?
that's weird.
Well, that's a portal, but I don't know why it started doing that.
Wow.
That's weird.
Weird stuff happens in here. It's not your typical.
Yeah.
It's like
It was like interference. You should have left it on. Maybe somebody else.
Oh, do you want me to turn it back on?
Yeah.
It's not doing it now.
no, of course not.
You don't know. It might be building up energy. Was about to talk.
Sounds like the Glenbar doll. Yes.
Oh,
Oh no. Do you want to talk to us?
How interesting.
it's like a massive interference coming through it.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Wow.
I have never,
No.
ever heard the portals do that. Well, let's see if anybody spoke at the same time.
Mm.
Be interesting to see if there's anything in the background of that. All right, so if there is anybody here, just in front of me is a little box with an orange light. Oh, I wonder. I said come and talk to us through the little box with the orange light, but that's gone.
That's a
I
little
didn't
reddish coloured
specify
one.
which box in front of us,
Well, I would say actually is a red light, but there could be.
but you don't know how they see it.
We don't know how they see things.
Yeah. What's that? It's like a massive interference coming through it. Yeah.
sounds very close to the microphone, though, and it was over there.
That wasn't you, was it?
That was
It was like a heavy breath.
Wow.
Interesting.
That breathing was a bit
Oh,
strange.
it's just like a... Oh, no.
Well, you asked.
But that's over there.
Well, one
So
of the
that
things
wouldn't have...
that John, one of the previous owners, said
Yeah.
when he was in that room over there. Remember one of the things you said someone brushed past him, but he also had someone
had
breathe in his ear like
Yeah,
that.
he-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was really perturbed by that, wasn't he?
Is that out?
That sounds like a Scottish out again.
Oot!
Out.
Is that my mother? Oot!
All right. So if there is anybody here, all you got to do is try and manipulate this. Well, actually, probably this, which is next to me. You want to come and sit next to me? No, that might do.
What?
Maybe take it over there, because why would anything
Why would they
come
sit with
close?
us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it up, I'm going to put it over here. So who is it?
Why?
Quiet. I thought it said quiet. Quiet. Mummy.
I think it sounded like mummy.
That sounds like mummy. Can you tell us your name, please?
Sound like Anne.
Can you say it clearly? Do you mind people being here in your home? A lot of under voices there.
I think Jenna just thinks she might have heard my name.
Is there somebody here you would like to talk to? Cat ball's just on my question.
Oh,
This is to you, Lydia.
We'll give you our names: Alison, Kag, Lydia, and Luke. Who would you like to talk to?
Sound like Luke.
Yeah. It's out.
oh, it's funny because I thought it said lib.
Oh, cat balls going off again.
Well, you know, Lydia gets Lyd as a nickname
Does she?
from all her friends.
Well, you've got a cat ball nearest you and Lyd. See, I'm not hearing anything.
Luke, Alison, Lib, Luke, Lydia.
Okay, so they've been hearing your name. And try Estes, and I'll
Yeah, shall we?
need to go on this one.
Go on then.
I go into the creepy room.
You go into the creepy room.
Yeah, creepy room has some.
Well, it's colder in here.
Yeah. I agree.
All right.
Hi, Mum.
Oh. Hello. Are you looking for your mum?
Do it.
Do what? What do you want us to do?
Kid.
Well, is there a child here?
Away.
This is...
Get out.
Oh. We'd rather stay if possible, please.
Who do you want to get out?
Blacksmith.
Oh, that's interesting.
Wow.
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Is the blacksmith
Show you
here?
on there, guys. Blacksmith. Is it weird seeing all these strange lights around the room? They're not here to hurt you in any way.
Trauma.
Okay. Did you suffer trauma? If you were the blacksmith here, can you tell me what your name was, please?
Talking.
Yeah, well, we are talking.
Guide.
Did you get kicked by a horse? Or guide, that one was.
One.
Is there something to do with Mary?
Was it one horse that kicked you?
I'm not hearing too much.
Nothing much was coming out from you, but the ghost tube said blacksmith.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little unusual.
So we heard it, then I showed these guys as well on here, so.
That was after a question.
That was
wasn't
after a question.
What was the question? Something. Who's there with you or something?
Yeah, or something along those lines.
Something after a trauma.
No, before the trauma. Yeah.
We have been asking
The-
people what was.
The interesting thing is, if I remember the history right, Bluey Blundstone was injured by a horse,
Right.
right? And
It's a
it
fridge.
had hurt his leg or something. And,
Yeah.
and
Butcher.
the butcher who lived around in
Yates
Yates Cottage around the corner was the person who had to actually stitch him up, fix him up,
Okay.
and got him back together.
But I also heard that he was the undertaker as well as the butcher. Go figure.
Okay.
But he did have one trauma that's
Yeah.
documented.
Yeah.
Okay, his collarbone was broken by the horse.
Yeah.
Cut.
You got a cut from the horse kicking you.
Is there a little girl in the room with us?
Pack it up.
Do
Rather.
you want us to pack it up?
Nice lady.
Oh, that's nice. You like Lydia?
Which of us?
Build a wall.
That wouldn't be Kag.
Dead.
Who's dead?
Who's dead?
Fast.
What is that? She's like-
Dead.
You died quickly.
Was it a shock?
Death.
Death.
Oh, death coming out.
Leave.
That was the
I wouldn't
clearest.
Beyond help.
Okay.
Wow. What did you die from?
Beer.
Beer? So you were drunk?
You.
We need a beer.
Was that,
I do.
you do need a beer. Did you used to drink beer from the brewery?
No.
Oh, okay. So what do you used to drink?
One.
Just one beer.
Never any more than one?
Anything?
Ah,
Used to drink
It's a
anything.
lot of alcohol.
a lot of alcohol talk.
No.
It's just a little bit
The
creepy.
funniest thing is, it doesn't feel scary in here. does it?
No, it's just, it doesn't. It's
It's
just,
just there's an energy in it, but it's homely.
yeah.
It's warm.
It is very,
Yeah.
very friendly.
And even like as I said, the experiences we've had, what I would call paranormally here,
Yeah.
have all been positive stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's just, and sometimes, like as I said, I got told off for the other
Yeah.
day when I had the fire alarm going off in there because it was too smoky from my steak I was cooking.
Just feels like little reminders that they're around,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah. Nadia, I did wonder that actually. Nadia said the word mummy came out earlier. I wonder if she looks upon Lydia as a mummy.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah, it went through my mind.
Because
when that
remember
came
when
out.
Mummy came out, the cat ball went off right
Yeah.
next to Lydia.
Yeah.
Like, here I am, I'm right next to you.
And it was like a toddler climbing in the bed with me.
Yes.
And that was,
maybe a reminder of her mum.
Maybe.
All right, look. Look at this flashing one here. This is great. You watch it turn itself off as I roll it. Think you can do this one? Are you ready? It's coming your way. Oh, look at that one. That one's great fun, isn't it? How it flashes. Isn't that lovely? Now, if you touch that one, that will light up again. Do you want to have a go at that one? If you touch that ball, it will light up. You can try and roll it back to me.
Oh.
Thank you. Think you can roll it? You try really, really hard to roll that one for me, because that one's great fun, isn't it? It's really pretty. No, I don't want to talk today.
I don't blame them.
Not bad. In the middle of film and stuff. What's that?
Goodbye.
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 Have you gone to
Oh,
bed?
okay. Well, whereabouts?
Don't you want to play?
Yeah.
So Julie's saying, thank you, Lydia and Luke. Oops, I've lost it. So much for allowing us to see and share your amazing home.
It's our pleasure.
And I've lost it. It
It's
was.
a beautiful home to show off.
It is beautiful.
We feel more like co-owners, so that because we feel like we've inherited a space,
Mm.
you know, from all of the previous people that came before. So,
Yeah.
So we have the privilege of looking after it at the moment.
Yeah, which is great. Well, guys, we're going to pack up. Goodbye. See ya.
guys.